Newcastle United 2, Tottenham 0. Tottenham exit the Carabao Cup in the fourth round. Welcome into Top of the Perch. I am your host, as always, Nick Burt. Tottenham out of the Carabao Cup in they leave in a whimper. It really was never much attack today. We were going to Newcastle, and what'd you truly expect? This is Newcastle, of course, that we're talking about, a place where it seems like we haven't won in decades. I'm not sure the actual number when we last won there, but it feels like we lose every single time we go there. So, what did today's game have in store for us? Well, it was really... I don't even know how to put it, because the times Tottenham did have opportunities, there was just no actual attacker player trying to put a finish in. I truly don't know where to go. I know 24th minute, it's a corner kick. I don't know what happens there, but Schär puts a head on it. It's in the back of the net. It's a shot. Kinski takes a step to his right, probably gets a hand on it and saves it, but he doesn't. It's in the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Tottenham. Tottenham, now, yes, after the goal, they did have a little bit of an attacking threat. Did it end up mattering? Absolutely not, because they couldn't finish today. There were 2 or 3 chances where it was a cross in the box along the goal, basically. I'm trying to get to, and both times it was Richarlison, and he's just a mile off. How does that happen? I don't know. I'm honestly not even truly disappointed about going out here. It's really funny how one trophy really changes everything. I don't feel like we were desperate to win the Carabao Cup like we have been in recent years. The Carabao Cup, it always felt like it was it always felt like that was our one and only opportunity. If we were in the FA Cup, never felt like we had a shot. If we were in, the Champions League, never felt like we had a shot. Obviously the league, you can write that up. It always felt like nobody took the Carabao Cup serious enough that if we took it serious, it would be, hey, we might actually be there. And the club never viewed it that way. We never took the Carabao Cup seriously. And did we today? Not so much. I honestly kind of would have rather had a little bit more rotation in the squad today. I know we had some good rotation, but I think we could have done a little bit more. I know we don't have players right now because we have 15 first-team players that are out with injury, which is absolutely insane. It's November in 3 days, 2 days, I don't know. And we are here with 15 first-team injuries. What is going on at Hotspur Way? I don't know. I need answers because and we don't have the depth to deal with 15 first-team injuries. What is happening there? Are we just completely out of our depths training-wise that we are injuring all our players in training? Is that what's happening? Because truly, how is it this bad year after year? No matter what changes with a manager, it's always the injuries stack up so quickly, and it's gone. I I don't even know what else to say here. Obviously, Newcastle made it 2 in the 50th minute. Tottenham still didn't really have anything past that. So, Tottenham go out of the Carabao Cup. Is what it is. I'd be a lot more disappointed if we didn't win the Europa League last year. So, given that, let's get into the player ratings. We start up top with Richarlison, 6'2". Today was bad. It was really bad. Those are opportunities you can't miss bad on, and he missed bad on them. I'm not really sure how he missed that bad, but here he was. It felt like he was out of position. And when there was a chance for him to put a ball in the back of the net, he was just out there. Wasn't in the proper position, was too far away, was too close. Could never just get it right in this game. Kind of disappointed by that, but I mean, again, somehow, some way, Richarlison is the only healthy striker when he is usually the first one off the team sheet because he's injured. I don't know how that has happened, but here we are. Lucas Bergvall, 7-6. He earns the man of the match because he was out there doing at least what he could do today. It was still a struggle, and given that the highest rated player on Tottenham today gets a 7-6, that should tell you a lot. But I thought he was the best of everybody out there today. He gets a 7-6. Xavi Simons gets a 7-3. He's back in that number 9 position. He had a few opportunities today, too, where you kind of question, hey, like, what's going on here? Why is this happening? And here we are. He had his moments. He had some really good moments where he looked really good in that number 9 position. Looked like he's been here for years. In others, it looks like it's his first time stepping on the pitch with this team. I get you got to build team chemistry, but like we got to start moving that train a little bit more down the tracks here. Brennan Johnson, that another kind of stinker of a game, 6'4". His Tottenham Hotspur legacy was set on May 21st, 2025, with the Europa League final goal. Other than that, honestly, like, I know because I've seen that there is talent there. It's just, it seems like it's so few and far between. I want him to be so good, so bad. It's just trying to get to that next level, it feels like, is the hardest step here. And we just constantly just keep kind of tripping at that step. Pop Sar gets a start today after what feels like forever. 7-1, thought he did decent, not terrible. It was fine today. 7-1. Rodrigo Bentancur gets a 6-7. He looks gassed out there. And I think that's the best way to put it because it feels like he's been playing all the games lately. And honestly, kind of picks up here again, too, with players that just look out of it. Spence is 7-1. Paulinho is 6'5", not even playing in his midfield position. He's playing as a central defender. Kevin Donzo is 6'9". Pedro Porro is 6'8". It just, they kind of are starting to look gassed. And that's not good when it's October. And we still have 2 full months of matches basically twice a week until a transfer window opens and we can try to get some depth in. But that's not the type of window that's going to happen in because you don't do business in January. Just a lot of questions to be asked after this one. Kinski gets a 6-4. Didn't even mention that. Your subs today were Kudus, who gets a 6-4 also. Kolo Mulani gets a 5-7, and Matisse Tell gets a 5-7. Like I said, a lot of questions kind of feel like they can be asked after today's game. Will we get many answers? No. And I can tell you for sure, those answers are not coming on Saturday, as Tottenham are at home against Chelsea. New manager, doing pretty well in the league. A match against Chelsea, early November, poppy shirts. God, is it 2023 again? Are we going to witness another disaster on Saturday? I guess we'll have to wait and see. It could get very funny very fast. So given that, we will be back on Saturday to recap that match on the next episode of Top of the Perch. So Tottenham are out of the Carabao Cup. Kind of brief today because it is what it is. So thank you so much for watching. If you just stumbled across Top of the Perch, click like, click subscribe. Tell me about you know about it. Like I said, we'll be back Saturday to recap that Chelsea match. It will be a match, I can tell you that. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again soon for another episode of Top of the Perch.